Hello friends! In today's video, we'll dive into the universe of amazing things. Some of them are made by humans, reflecting their imagination and creative potential, while others are unique works of nature. By traveling and observing what's happening around us, we expand our horizons and discover previously unknown worlds. In this thrilling episode, you'll get to see the astonishing and unusual moments that got captured on camera. Tourists in Thailand made a surprising discovery in their hotel room. If you're afraid of encountering all kinds of bugs and lizards while on vacation, trust me, it's nothing compared to an alligator staring at you from the toilet. When you're driving on the highway and you see a sign that says, "Beware of wild animals," you definitely don't expect them to start jumping right into your car. That's probably what the driver of this car thought too. This poor animal was spotted by the road. It was suffering from terrible growths covering its entire body. It seems like there is no unaffected area on this little creature. This footage is truly shocking. It's horrifying to even think about the agony this helpless creature is living in. You know what they say, it's never too early to get ready for the summer. This is what teamwork looks like. Raccoons don't leave each other in trouble, and these shots are the best proof of that. Are you looking for a new place to add to your wish list? Great, here it is. During the day, there's nothing special about Vadhu Island in the Maldives, but it gets transformed at night. When the stars appear in the sky, all the beaches on the island begin to glow, creating a truly magical sight. The waves crashing against the shore are especially impressive. It looks like a breathtaking view from space. This phenomenon has an explanation. Bioluminescent plankton emits bright blue flashes in response to the movement of the water and marine creatures passing by. Raccoons are adorable. They're always playful and full of energy, but this little rascal seems to embody Spider-Man. We can only try and guess what's going on in his head and why it didn't use the stairs, but one thing is for sure, this little creature is very determined and it actually managed to get onto the roof. Seeing this ribbon-like fish near the shores is considered a sign of a natural disaster. It's actually called the ribbon fish. This fish typically inhabits the depths of the sea and only approaches the shore during spawning or when it's sick. These fishermen from Chile caught a massive 5-meter-long ribbon fish. After this incident, the local residents anxiously awaited a natural disaster. But fortunately, nothing of the sort actually happened. Amazing footage was captured during a boat trip off the coast of Florida. An unusual guest decided to crash the party. A small shark suddenly leaped out of the water and got stuck between the iron bars of the yacht. Tourists filmed the moment when the little creature desperately fought for its freedom. Imagine standing by the ocean, enjoying the view, when suddenly the waves bring over a surprise. As soon as the wave receded, hundreds of clams appeared as if out of nowhere. A hammerhead shark got beached in Florida. The beachgoers immediately initiated a rescue operation to save the poor creature and discovered 2 hooks in its mouth. Despite the animal's resistance, they managed to remove the hooks and return the shark back to the ocean. This skier is going about her routine, securing her skis and humming her favorite song. Suddenly, a bear appeared as if out of nowhere. I wonder what song she would sing if she knew who was on her trail. This video was filmed in a small village in the Philippines. The hunt for this crocodile lasted 3 weeks. It claimed the lives of 2 local residents. By some miracle, the men managed to capture the terrifying beast, weighing around 1,000 kilograms and measuring 6 meters in length. As you can see, the crocodile didn't want to accept its fate and kept trying to break free. Asians say that that's what healthy food looks like, and that a soup made from these worms is the best thing that could happen to a person. These worms live in trees. Experienced hunters of these creatures cut trees and extract them in no time. So, if you're on a diet, you might find this source of protein useful. A rather strange forest has emerged next to Lake Watson in Canada. Trees there are adorned with road signs and various markers brought from all corners of the planet. The first signs in the forest appeared in 1942. During the construction of the highway, Since then, the collection has been expanded by travelers, and the forest has grown to cover 8,000 square meters. This is the worst injury an animal can sustain and still survive. This footage was made in the wilderness of Florida. The man was filming the alligator when he suddenly noticed that something was wrong with the animal. Even though the alligator was missing the upper jaw, it appeared to be quite lively. No one knows what kind of creature was sitting in the middle of the road, but it sort of looked like a desperate, emaciated woman. It seemed that someone made her very sad. Nevertheless, her long fingers and mysterious horns on her head raise even more questions. Christmas Island, a small island in the Indian Ocean, has turned red. Hundreds of thousands of red crabs ended up on the shore at high tide. Just take a look at how cute they are. These little crabs have just hatched from eggs and are making their way to the shore, away from the ocean, to avoid being eaten by predators. A video of a tree growing out of a car is something you've probably never seen before. This footage was captured in France. Eyewitnesses claim that the tree grew overnight, but it's most likely an art installation that has attracted a lot of attention. Visitors to the zoo in Miami were shocked to see an unusual camel. It seems out of this world. The fact is that this animal has an interesting peculiarity. It can turn its head in a way that makes it impossible to see from the side. I think the camel has found a way to attract attention and find an audience that would admire its talent. This video was shot in the USA. A man was driving on a deserted road when he saw a very tall and strange person who started chasing his car angrily. The largest concentration of snakes in nature can be seen in the Canadian province of Manitoba. With the arrival of spring and the onset of the mating season, tens of thousands of underwater snakes crawl out of their hiding places near swamps and form clusters, usually consisting of over 50,000 individuals. These mating rituals last for about 2 to 3 weeks. Gorillas aren't only intelligent and sociable, they're also excellent athletes. This is 12-year-old gorilla Balingo, who managed to imitate a human and stand on its hands while resting its feet on the glass. Moreover, Balingo can mimic other gestures by observing park employees with whom it has a friendly relationship or a special bond. An incredible video was posted by a resident of Washington State. A tree growing behind his house fell, and a massive cloud of green pollen rose from it. One needs to be extremely careful, because a runny nose and sneezing are the symptoms that can easily be triggered by such large amounts of pollen. Indian bullfrogs typically have a gray-brown coloration and live near freshwater bodies. However, during the mating season, they turn bright yellow and their throat pouches turn blue. This is how males attract females, with their appearance and loud croaking. They prefer the moist and hot climates of India, Nepal, and Pakistan, and are most commonly found there. Friends, that's all for today. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.